It's Tarkin coming at you with another game of hardcore Minecraft. And today, same old, messing around, pretending to be sensible. We're gonna build some more bookshelves or something. We're gonna work on our inventory or not, you know. Same as always. Just a real normal time. You get experience for smelting copper. That makes sense, I guess. Probably get experience for smelting everything, and I just forget that all the time. So we don't need this extra spyglass at all, but we can leave it there, you know, forever. That's fine. You know, a bunch of leather is good. We can make bookshelves out of that. Alright, what's the hold up there? Just paper. Just paper. I should set up an auto smelter here too. I should not have a leather tunic of protection 2 and unbreaking 2 in the ender chest. Ridiculous. I shouldn't have it anywhere. We're gonna throw it out here, and then we're never gonna pick it up again. That's how it's gonna be. We'll just remember not to pick it up. It'll be fine. No, I think someone was telling me you can make like a lava trash can, which I do have a little thing of lava far away. I don't remember why I did it. To throw stuff into, presumably. We should make a dirt chest here. Marvelous. You know, we still need more paper. We've got a whole bunch of extra, you know, around though, so it's fine. Garuda, anxiously awaiting our return. That's a good place for bookshelves too. This also a very good place for bookshelves. Oh no, I'm out of bookshelves. This is terrible. We'll work on it. We'll get some more bookshelves before too long. You'll see. You'll all see. Like yes, we can also throw stuff right here. I'll definitely never pick up this bow if I throw it down right there. Let's just get something out of here. Just anything. Just literally anything to make this box have less stuff in it than before. That'll be fine. Like, why are we keeping iron ingots in here? Why is all my gold in this box? Probably because of the beacon. You know, it doesn't matter. I don't need to know why. We're just going to move some of the stuff and then do something else. And then we'll come back and move some of the other stuff later. And that'll be fine. One day our inventory is going to be better, and then I'll ruin it again. But one day it'll be better for a brief period of time, and that will be a wonderful sight. What is Luca doing all the way over here? Was he struck by the water too? Very well may have been. Well, we're going to want to get him in proper dancing position, you know. That way we won't have to think about it later. There at the foot of the stairs, ready for action. And the fact that the outside is not made out of house is fine. I mean, it's gonna be fine. Oh yeah, the stone we didn't. We've got more of it somewhere else. It's fine. We'll just leave that floating in midair. It's okay. We'll come right back. We'll come more or less right back. That's not what I meant. We should go get some more paper, since that is what's limiting us from our dream. The gold blocks go in here, because of course they do. Alright, so what doesn't need to go in here? This, and the feathers and the candles. Sand. Like, all this doesn't need to be in here. It's fine. Oh, awesome. So the wall there is going to be bookshelves that are behind the stuff in the vault, making it a secret vault behind the bookshelves. I mean, it's not very secret, is it? We could make it secret one day. We could. We have the technology. It's just like so much random trash. But hey, only by getting some of it can we eventually have less. You know, if we just cube up the redstone and the emeralds and everything, then we'll find that we have plenty of space before too long, probably. I don't think I need a sweeping edge book for anything ever, but I'm not really that sure about not needing it for anything ever, so I'm just going to put it in here. Of course, every uncategorized chest just becomes another chest that I don't have categorized before too long. What I do want to do is a lot of things that are going to require me to think about them, so we're just not going to do any of them instead. Put some more stuff in these boxes and carry on. Arrows we can throw in a bundle. Books we want to carry. Candles are nice, you know. We can just put them here somewhere, you know. We'll just put them down there, you know, just for later. I knew it. But hey, although it may have unkindly displaced Atropa and annoyed Garuda, what it didn't do was mess up all the other stuff. This is going to be another part of it? No, it won't. Good, good. Yeah, it'll still drip through there, so we'll want... well, either to put a block in the moat, because that's sort of annoying looking, or... yeah, it can just look like it, like the ceiling's a little lower over there, or whatever. That's fine. It won't hurt anything. It's not very aesthetic, but it will be okay. I have decided it's fine. Alright, so carrying this flint is incredibly useless, but we're going to keep on doing it anyway. Because I can put it into a different box far away from here, where I can pretend that we're going to take it to a merchant. Yeah, there we go. That's a fun pretense. But we do need more sugarcane. We've got our little automated setup. It's not a very good one here, but we're going to go to the small field of cane here. Hey, Natasha. And get some more of it. I could probably have a bunch in this box. Oh, yes. Good, good. And I've got like zounds of leather. I find if I turn my head at the right moments, it's very helpful for flying in video games. And, you know, some people might think it looks silly, but, you know, did you come in clean with an elytra flight to your house inside of a wall that doesn't technically need to be there? Nope, didn't think so. You said you had a lot of leather in the same chest of the paper. Yeah, I don't want to use my dark oak wood for the bookshelves is the thing, and I don't know if I have any non-dark oak wood for it. I guess I could just do it. I mean, it's easy enough to get more. Yeah. How big the bookshelves will be? Library big? Well, these bookshelves are just for decoration right now. You know, we just need more bookshelves for, you know, like the internal wall here. But eventually, yes, we will need very, very many of them for the subterranean city. Alright, why can't I make insufficient paper? Got it. Looking structurally unsound, but you know, until it falls in, we'll be fine. Maybe we need like a support beam here. I mean, we don't, so I don't know why I say maybe we do. We don't. We'll be fine. Not there. Oh yeah, a couple of bookshelves there. Very excellent. Can't ever have enough. You know, you just want to jump onto your big old thing of wool and look into your bookshelves in the corner, and this is a way to make it happen. But yeah, no, I mean, I imagine we'll have to get just like a very, very large amount of bookshelves for the underground library, you know, like sort of do part of the library ambition in this world rather than the world of wheat. Since I just like, you know, it's more fun to spend time here. For one thing, I've never even met Garuda in the peaceful world. Although some of the other friends have made an appearance, you know, really just the cats. I'm like, what? Oh no, we destroyed it! This is the worst day of my life. Alright, so if we hit that wall, we'll probably blow this up too. Maybe we'll just get it right back. Oh, I like that one. That's one I have in my my other house. No, is it are we condemned? There we go. You know, it was necessary. We couldn't have just had a bunch of visible dirt in like the super long term. I know what you're saying. You could. I've met you on the internet, and you could do that for far longer than any person with taste would. Well, you know, yeah. Sure, you're right. So you got a $12 keyboard? Well, that's fine, right? And the chiseled book photo, if you could put them in by yourself. That would be so fun. I could just sit in Minecraft and type up the words of all the books that I read, and then inside of my hardcore Minecraft world, there would be... stop. I shouldn't joke about things that would be super awesome. You never know if they would actually happen. Alright, so we can't put one there. Just because, you know, then it would be visible to the air. Just not desirable. No, not there. Alright, Silk Touch Pick. So we should still be able to, yes, get it in its total form. Most people, even people that like books, don't like them nearly as much as I do. So it wouldn't make sense to them how happy I get if I just look at those many bookshelves and imagine having that many. Be cool if Joshua you say, read then type while you read. Yeah, no, I could do it. I would need a different monitor setup, right, so I could have it like in front of me and typing and glancing rather than, you know. And Gwen, you say you have a video idea? One for you? Or one for me? Because if it's one for me, you know, I'll listen, but... But I can't even make myself do something. For 5 hours earlier today, I messed around with settings with audio, trying to get Dead by Daylight to where I thought it should be, and then I immediately was like, okay, I'm just gonna lay down and take a nap. I'm not gonna play. I got hang-ups on doing anything new. But I don't want to discourage you from sharing your good ideas. CG Bang, hey, what's up? You say you got strawberry licorice? You forgot to get string cheese salad. You know, strawberry licorice is one of those things where I get that it's like technically candy, but it's not exactly my jam. I don't think I like it as much as other people do. It's not like... I don't consider it like offensively bad, like the candies that are called now and laters. Like, if I got those trick-or-treating growing up, it was like having nothing, right? Like, they were like nothing. Oh, your idea is like a reaction type thing? Unlikely that I'll do that. That's not really my, it's not really my scene. I don't really watch stuff like that, but like I've seen plenty of reaction videos in various. Oh, Natasha. So it would be spelled like that, I think. No, licorice. That's right. I'm like, it looked wrong. It said licorice is how you pronounce it, but as you see, it's incredibly difficult to spell. As I typed it, I was like, that can't possibly be right. But anyway, no, it's not alcohol. That is the name of a snack. Usually they'll be in like red, like if you've heard of the brand is called like Twizzlers, I think, right? Is that strawberry licorice, or is that just like pretending to be? How do I spell licorice with an ISH? Like it's licorice. Anyway, goes all the way back to elementary school where I did not do well in a spelling bee. All right, you know. I'm like, how am I missing the timing that badly? Guess the window was narrow. All right, so that's almost all the dirt. All right, visible dirt is gone from the house. Now it's still like a totally ridiculous house, and this room serves no functions, and also this room doesn't either. We've got all our trophies in the entry room, but all the fun happens here. This is where the party is. This is where the vinyl records are. This is where all the bookshelves are. This is where we keep our picture of Marcus Aurelius, you know, like this is where the party's at. I like it more already. Although some of this, of course, would be more advantageous to be like brick, because if we just like do even just a whole stone brick foundation that goes out for this whole thing, or blackstone could be fine because it would look more evil. But then I would need more blackstone, right? Oh man, I don't want to go into the nether again. I don't want to like ever go in. I didn't want to go the first time. It scared me. Okay, let's see. Do we want to put any more bookshelves down? I mean, yes. But where? Right in this little alcove? Yeah. Super excellent. Man, bookshelves are so good. I came in, you say you can't eat strawberries, you're allergic. That's too bad. You know, they're okay. Some people really love them. I don't like most fresh fruits. they do grow a lot of strawberries around where I live. Like, there were lots of times growing up where we would go, and there was like a field not terribly far away where you would go, and you'd pay them $5, and you'd pick a bucket of strawberries, which I guess is like a really fun way of making you pick the thing you want to buy from them. But I guess it was cheaper than buying strawberries. It probably wasn't $5. It was probably like $1. This would have been in like 1991. I don't think my parents would have spent $5 on strawberries. I didn't pay for them. I don't know how much it was. If it was today, it would be like $5. You could also buy them like from them, but they were more expensive. If you didn't pick them yourself. So that was one of the ways they did it. But I don't like most fresh fruits, like almost all of them, in fact. Some of them I like a lot, but they tend to be much more regular, in my opinion, than other fruits do. But I'm allergic to a bunch of, like, dust and stuff like that, dust and dust mites and all that, but I'm not allergic to any medicines or foods, which is good. Whenever I was growing up, I had allergy shots for like 7 years, so every week, and then like every 2 weeks for a long time, like years and years and years, I had to go to the doctor, and they would just like shoot me in the arm with a bunch of stuff that I'm allergic to make me stronger, I guess. I didn't really look too much into it. Old school trick to a secret entrance, a 1x2 hole with signs on both blocks behind a painting. Then you can just walk in. Huh, that is interesting. Hey look guys, look who it is. It's Hank! We just got Hank again yesterday. He's having a good old time. We do need to build another cow pasture over here, because due to the rules of the game, I guess the dog won't render in, even though the cows will render in, like whenever I'm at my house, and we want to be able to look at Hank through the old spyglass whenever we're ending, so we'll deal with that eventually. Speaking of eventually, is there someone here who wants to buy flint? Where's the guy with a feather in their cap? I knew somebody would buy flint. The funny thing about emeralds is right when it gets to be super easy to get them, you no longer care about them anymore. Does anybody ever buy spider eyes? Maybe I need them for potions? Question mark. I'm just gonna grab some random planks. We're just gonna bring some stuff out of this and put it into a different box, one where it belongs. That's what we're doing today. Turtle scoots, they don't need to be down here. Natasha say here, oh yeah, there's just one medicine you discovered by accident. So you had a headache, and then all of a sudden you had a different problem. Yeah, that must be very scary indeed. I'm like, actually, you get kind of like a lot of experience for that, huh? We need to use this to mend up our tools. I'm like, wait, are you telling me there's a reason to have all this random junk that I have? I mean, abstractly, I sort of know that there is, but in another similar way, I never think about it. We can find the clerics. They're around here somewhere. Hello, cleric. Yeah, because they'll just buy the rotten flesh, you don't need to... Don't need to worry about anything. Watch as I rediscover the economy of villagers. This dude's super lazy, trying to lay down already, even though he needs to level up. They buy string? Like, I know I must have known this. We're gonna throw the flint in here. Maybe the emeralds too? No, don't let's be silly. Like, I know people buy leather, I just don't want to sell the leather, because one day, and just listen to some wisdom here for a second, one day you're gonna wake up and think, I need to build like 1,000 bookshelves in Minecraft. And you are gonna look like a fool if you turned your leather into emeralds. Unless there's some way to turn emeralds into bookshelves that's way more efficient that I don't know about. Actually, now that I say it, someone already told me about that. We're not gonna do that. I believe you use raids in order to manipulate the people into thinking that you're better than you are, and then you can like trick them into selling bookshelves for very cheap. It was explained to me. I never tried to do it. Sometimes I'll just tell a joke and then I'll remember that somebody did tell me how to make that all happen. But yes, one day the day will come where you will want to legitimately make about 1,000 bookshelves, and you won't want to do that thing that I just talked about being able to do for reasons. And then you'll be able to be like, oh yeah, this is exactly why I have a reasonable amount of leather in boxes and places. Like, there's probably some over here. Yeah, you know, some. You never know, and you'll need some leather. Really, we should let it get taller, but, you know, what are you going to do? I mean, we should let it get taller. Not least because it's probably about to all get taller, and now I'm pretty sure that I don't know how it works. So maybe it's fine, and it's actually about to... get taller anyway. And maybe we ruined the whole thing. It's not overly important. Yeah, we just need... The next thing we need to do is for the exterior. And we just need to replace a bunch of the dirt with something in the aesthetic. Probably a bunch of blackstone and gilded blackstone and stuff. To make it appear as though it used to be, you know, some sort of bastion-ish thing that we took over because of how tough we are. You know, it should just make us look very tough, is what I'm saying about the aesthetic that we're going for. For our villainous lair. Sorry, heroic lair. We're heroes. And forgetting that is something heroes do. Blackstone bricks, yeah, we could do that. No, we couldn't. I don't know how to make them. Ah, you polish the blackstone and then you turn it into the bricks. That would be a good look. Yeah. Did I put that there? I mean, I could have done. You know, we had the roof like above us the whole time, and it would have looked much better aesthetically, but, you know. I like to do everything at my own pace. Yep. It'll be nice too. I think it'll be fine with the cobbled deep slate wall. Because the gray will like be the exterior, and then the internal one will be the polished blackstone, you know, glass and dark oak. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. Let me in! Oh yeah, the elytra is probably keeping me from jumping straight. Because it sort of hangs you in the air a little bit. You say it's gonna be a really gothic house. Yes, indeed. Well, you know, if I'm designing it, it's not gonna look bright. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. Look, we got the bookshelves are colors, the skull's a color, you know, and we got carpets, you know. Think about the carpet. Look at the carpet. Look at all the color, you know. We got the wool thing, purple and blue. Those are non-gothic colors. It's a varied aesthetic. Gold's a color. Look, we got some gold there. So we need like a walkway that comes up here so that there can be like a little terrace, you know, if I ever want to like stare broodingly out into the distance, and I think I might need to, you know. You're right, you can make the brick blocks look golden with crackles. Think by heating in a furnace. Okay. Yeah, I knew you could find them that way in the Nether, but I didn't know that you could create them. It's like I know there's like cracked stone bricks that you can find, you know, but stone bricks are the ones that you make. But I guess yeah. So you would make them and then you would cook them in a furnace to give them that aged look. I'm like, oh yeah, you can't. You have to put the petals a place that they're allowed to be. You can't like strew them onto stone, even though that would be nice. Joke's on them. I'll just put more of them onto the ground over here. That'll really show them. Oh yeah, right. They literally buy sticks, you know, like you can cut down trees and get emeralds. I don't know why I always think it's hard to do. Did I just... Okay, I picked it up. I'm like, if one of them picks up my netherite pickaxe, everyone's head here is gonna roll. See the thing space rush to redo space to redo it. Oh man, you're joking. It's gonna really... But it definitely makes a sound. Oh man, it's gonna be terrible if that's, you know, well, fortunately I don't have enough to do a trade right now. I will have wasted so much time moving my mouse around if that works. And, you know, since you said it does, I bet it does. Oh my goodness, that is truly painful. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trades later. Oh well. We need more amethyst. gotta class this place up a little bit. If you ever wonder, like, how can I make my house a little better? If you get just a block of emerald, 1 meter, you know, on each side, so a cubic meter of emerald, and then just pick it up. You could probably do it casually, put it into a wall, and that will make it look a lot better than before. Trust me. I wouldn't lie to you about gemstone related decorations. I wouldn't even know how to lie to you about it. Alright, so there's like some blackstone here, but really not very much. This is leading us to, I guess, a terrible tragedy. Oh, man. I kinda don't want to go to the nether. Oh well, we'll just go, and if I get annoyed, I'll leave. It's not like I'll die. Alright, so I could wear gold, and the piglins won't fight me, but if I eat a pork chop, they'll do it anyway, and I kinda want this pork chop. What's the worst that'll happen? Alternately, I'll just find, like, a bunch of stuff for the nether right by this portal where I would logically leave it, which could honestly be what happens. There also are, like, random chests in the nether that could have stuff. I may not have to spend very much time getting into knife fights. Nope, it's just netherrack. Of course it's just friggin' netherrack. And 1 book. Alright, you know, some of this is nice, though. 20 crying obsidian is cool. You know, we'll be able to take some of this stuff with us. Anyway, alright, well, time to go brawl. Man, I haven't been in the nether in a while. I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll get the silk touch pick in the hotbar for other purposes, and just get ready. Alright, so what do we know about the nether? We have a nether highway. It's not a very good one. We are growing wheat here. You can get real trees. These are the things we have learned about the nether. Alright, so piglin snorts, which means we're probably gonna have to fight it to the death. Probably. Also, whole lots of piglins like to fight at a time. I haven't been in the nether in so long. I'm like just repeating the things I know. Alright, let's run on the highway, look around, see if there's a fight. I'm getting so nervous about it. I'm like, wait, didn't I used to come in here all the time? I mean, not like for fun. What? That's a real, like, how are you in here, sir? That was a villager with an emerald on his belt. This is an expert leather worker. They buy flint also? Okay, and he is just straight lost up in here. Look, I can't help you. First of all, you're not acting reasonable enough. Second of all, if I put a bed down, I think it'll make you explode. Nope, just garbage. Alright, so where do we even find it? It would be like a bastion, right? That dude coming out of the trees, man. Hardcore. Yep, we found We found one that disappeared. It's like a whole bunch of the zombie ones. You know, I don't really want to start a knife fight with them, but it's so many, maybe we should do it just to clear some out, right? Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, what are the chances I'll accidentally hit one or make them mad? They don't get mad when you hit, like, the gold or whatever. That's just the other ones, right? They don't even get mad about the pork chops, right? Yeah, it'll be fine. Whatever. I'm like, what's in here? Oh, just a bunch of netherrack. Trash. Of course. And of course we know we're here on the Great Canal that the Nether Highway follows along with. Now none of that is getting us any Blackstone. You know it and I know it, so let's continue on. It goes up this way? It goes up this way. Eventually, like, am I gonna have to run a few thousand blocks to find any Blackstone? Maybe. Like, good news. I am on my Nether Highway and totally lost. Is this as far as it got? I literally don't know. I know it sure doesn't look like it works anymore. Oh well. This was unsuccessful. We're not, you know, I used a bunch of Blackstone for the Waystones, which is incredibly obnoxious, because I sure could use some somewhere. And yet I don't see a single place to mine any. Basalt deltas. Yeah, you know, I find those places very scary, and I don't know where any are. Oh, right. Oh, come on. Oh, really? Come on now. I'm gonna have to fight him. There's no point in missing this many shots. How much gold would I change for Blackstone, Piglin's Chainstone? Yeah, you know, I don't know. I'll probably just give up on it and just not do it. Is what I'm thinking at the moment. Because I am perfectly aware that this is the way home and not the way towards finding any Blackstone. But, you know, it was a fine idea, you know, it just didn't work. These are like bone quartz. I probably put the quartz there to symbolically say, hey, there's something over here. Yeah, this is dumb. I'm gonna die. I gotta get out of here. Oh well, it was a good idea. But there's no idea in the world so good that it can survive an encounter with me. I can ruin anything. But it's not all negative after all. Now we got that sick diamond for the waterfall. And, you know, more explosions. Raphael understands. See, look, he gets it. He knows that I did my best. Such as it is. Black concrete. Yeah, there is the black glazed terracotta. Because there's black normal terracotta and then you can glaze it. Because there's the color for all of it. Could make the wall out of black wool, you know. It'd be like a sound absorbing layer. Nobody would have to know that it was like wool. Nobody. Coal block also. Yep, that would be cool. So expensive. Oh, we do have... Oh, I didn't even check here. Yeah, we've got way more. We've got gilded blackstone and cracked polished blackstone bricks. So we've got the cracked bricks and the regular bricks here. We can gild some of it too. That'll be nice. Just holding on to the dead tube coral block in case I need to be reminded that I'm a monster. Oh yeah, we've got actually tons of it in here. Why did... So, as you can see right here, we have the logical consequence of me putting stuff into the box that's labeled stuff from the nether would go here. I just would assume that I didn't do it, and I didn't even look. Anyway, this here has a little shroom light and a little end thing, because that's where the stuff from those places is supposed to go. I'm fine. Oh, that's so annoying. Why am I the way I am? Don't answer. I don't want to know. That's so annoying. You know, because I probably did. I probably did mine out a bastion because I did think it looked cool, and I did hold on to it 400 days ago, and was like, why don't I just have that? I'm sure I'll remember it since I put it in the proper box, moron. Yeah. Me in the past annoys me so much. I can't... It's like, I only do what I'm supposed to on a rare enough occasion that I can't even believe it will have happened, right? I can't even treat the boxes like they're supposed to have what they're supposed to have, because I'm so erratic with my behaviors. And then, anyway, I'm over it. It's fine. It's going to be heartbreaking if I decide that we don't even need this moat. No, the moat would just have to go outside. Man, after all of that, am I going to just get rid of it? Maybe. No, we'll just have the risk of the moat running down on everything, and we'll make a black stone thing around it, because that is very aesthetic. Yes, this is better. You know, I guess the important thing about that is it's like it's a protective water protocol. So when we crack the moat, it'll go around and be like a water shell for the home. You know, that'll be good. My first rule should, as you say, be to check every box of the roll before going to get anything. Because we'll have something. Maybe. As you say, maybe even where it's supposed to be. How generous of you to think that it might be there. That's pretty annoying, right? Even for me, that's pretty annoying. Because I looked in several boxes and not the one where they literally were supposed to be. Because I just considered it so unlikely. I did briefly consider looking in it. And then I elected to not do it because I was like, that's it's not going to work. Yes, and we'll put this here. This will make it totally inconspicuous that this is the entrance to the vault. Yeah, it'll benefit from irregularity. Oh no! We're supposed to hit him with a Silk Touch Pick. I'm a monster. Like, why would an iron axe or a bucket of water be in here? Or diorite? You know, it's just as likely to be the wrong stuff. Prismarine bricks? I mean, there's literally a chest with a prismarine symbol. You know, where we keep the kelp and rotten flesh and string and bones, as one does. At least the bones are supposed to be in this chest, theoretically. Or this one. This one's fine too. We're just gonna make more amazing strides in clearing out these boxes. You're gonna say to yourself, wow, he's really changed. You'll be wrong, but you'll say it. Because here's the thing about inventory management. Yes, thank you. Rockets on the ground, indeed. That would have been very upsetting if I had ever found out about it. Oh yeah, that's right. I cracked this house because we didn't want anybody to live here anymore. I remember. Mike does like, no, he doesn't live here. It's fine. I don't know. I don't know where the cleric lives. I'm just gonna bust into a couple of houses and see. He probably lives in this row house here. They all live here. Yes, here we go. Oh yeah, you hit the space button. I remember. Oh man, that's good stuff. Look at all of those emeralds. Say you're so sensitive, never talk with myself. Nope, never do. Can't trust anything that guy says. Wildly erratic. Like, why am I carrying blaze rods in the inner chest? I'm never gonna need them. They should be in here, where they belong. Where I'll never use them, next to the breeze rods. Sensible. You say there's a new record for the random seed just a couple hours ago? Awesome. It's very cool. Exciting times for everyone. Oh, these are the cracked ones. You know, it's not great that these are going to be the roof. It's actually worse than not great. It's not good at all. We're probably going to have to fix that. Not right now. I'm just going to stop working on it right now. That's a solution. Yeah, it looks fine. You know, everything I build is so irregular and aesthetic anyway that it's not going to like bug me that we have some black stone there. It would be better if it wasn't cracked, but it doesn't matter. Like, we should have non-cobblestone stairs here. That would be good. Maybe quartz, like a nice blindingly white staircase. That could be fun. I mean, it's not. We're not going to do it, but it could be. Ah, yes, blocks of redstone. You know them, you love them, you put them into a chest and never touch them again. That's how to use redstone. Put it somewhere and then forget about it. I had 40 blaze rods in that chest. Like, what's the point? It doesn't matter. What's the point to anything? Right? Right. It beat a 701. Wait, did it break like a whole minute barrier? That is exciting. I have so many blaze rods. It would have happened whenever we were trying to get the wither skulls, probably. And I just would have, like, bashed on a whole bunch of blazes and then held on to them, you know. You never know when you'll need them, I would have said obnoxiously. Where is the idol? Alright, we're just flying around without the idol. Look, I can just get another one, I just don't know where it is. Well, let's very carefully fly home and get another idol, because I guess we got rid of ours. Did I drop it on the ground? I don't understand. It doesn't matter. We'll just go get another one. I've got plenty. Did I die and not notice? No, I would have noticed. We would have talked about it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Here's our idol. We're good to go. Alright, and that loser won't buy him, and now I'm just throwing rockets out into space. No, like I would say, I meant like the barrier, you know, like from going from like 7 minutes to 6 minutes in 59 seconds, you know, because like symbolically in speedrunning, I don't know how it is in Minecraft. I know it's very important in some other games, you know, just like the idea that, you know, the record was at 2 minutes and 2 seconds, and then like getting to 159, you know, is there a bigger jump than like 212 to 202? You know, because a lot of times, especially like in more refined games, they get so close to being theoretically perfect runs. I guess in Minecraft, because there's so much RNG, you know, you could always fish for a better world, which must be very appealing. Can't wait till this gaming session is done, and then I will just never manage my inventory ever again. Well, we sure got a whole lot of emeralds today. And from that, I think we can all learn something. It's super easy to hold on to a bunch of trash forever, but you don't have to. Alright, now time for another edition of everyone's favorite Minecraft minigame. Am I out of iron, or did I just forget where I put it? Say technically can have a lot of improvement. They generate roll with the portal already lit, and they somehow notice they only need to get some blocks from bow and arrow to try to glitch KO the dragon. Ah, I see. So with a whole lot of iterations, you could do it really, 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 really fast. Yeah. I knew that there was, like, a possibility to have, like, almost all of the eyes in the portal done. But I didn't know that it could randomly generate totally complete. The end portal, I assume we mean. But maybe you mean another portal. Because I can definitely imagine, you know, like, you get your run, you load in, and you're like, bam, here's the thing, I can build another portal here. You're like, alright, bam, and then you jump in, and then as soon as you hit the nether, it's a set seed that has all those 44 seconds. Wow. Yeah, you know, you jump in, and then, because you could have, like, a bastion and a fortress, like, right by you, right? Like, you could theoretically, like, turn your head around and probably get everything you needed, you know, just, like, right there as soon as you load it into a world. But I imagine you would have to load into a lot of worlds in order to see that happen. Importal item is 1 in 7 million. Yeah. I should have known that there was a computer program built that would look around and find interesting stuff. That makes sense. was expecting creepers. Here we go. No, that didn't work so well. I think just because we missed it like 3 times. Anyway, we'll just blow a bunch of holes in the ground here, and then later we will fill them in with stuff for the river. Oh, okay. I found them, guys. Here's my... It's 1 in a trillion. Okay, yeah. I was like, that's 1 in 7 million, you know, we should be able to see it. Alright, I have 31 blocks of iron here. I found my iron blocks. Name tags. Oh, we can go buy some, right? Yeah, there will be, hit everything on the way down. Hey guys, meet Mr. Pump. He is named for a character in the book Going Postal by Terry Pratchett. He's the golem Mr. Pump spent a very long time down in a pool of water, basically down in like a like a water shaft pumping water out. That was his role. But now, unlike the other golem who had to die outside, he will be able to walk around inside and defend our interests against interlopers. He probably won't get in my way too much. Probably. If he does, I'll get over it. Mr. Pump will be a good guardian of the room. I can tell already that he'll do a super good job. You know, it looks better in here all the time. I don't love the cobblestone stairs, though. I just need to figure out what I want to do instead. I mean, the staircase doesn't have to come down right into the middle of the room either, but where else are we going to do it? We're not going to only have an entrance through the vault. Mr. Pump, you're in my way. He's doing a good job. You know, he's checking things out. He's looking to the left and the right. And if an Enderman comes in, I am sure that he will punch him right in the face and keep our stuff safe. Like, well, that's terrible. No, it's fine, yeah. That's all contained. It's okay. There, now no one will know that we have good stuff in here. It's very garish, I like it. says from the outside, oh well, maybe they're rich. It's a good old time. Oh, we're getting to the end, maybe. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally play a new game. Maybe not. Say hello to Leo. Raph is probably still chilling here. Yep. We'll find Michelangelo holding court right here as usual. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I don't know where Donnie's up to. I'm gonna try to find him for a second. I think he's fine. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he is, and that he didn't go and get stuck down here doing something silly again. Anyway, I don't know where he is. I'll try to find him one of these days. I'll try to find him right now. Well, I just don't know where he is right now. I hope he's fine. Don't really know what came of the other turtles either. They might have gotten stuck in here. No, they would have been able to get right out. I don't know where they are. I don't think they would have ranged this far away from the beach on purpose. I was like, what is that? Oh, it's a couple of golems that have fallen down into the deeps. They'll be alright. Yep, I don't know where the turtles are. At least most of them are fine. Give Hank some nice pork chops. He's a good old dog. He's watching over the flock so good. Old Hank. I like the way he cranes his head to the side. That is often how I look at animals or people, who are, after all, animals. Although it's not nice to tell them so, and in certain contexts can be very, very rude. You know, they are. They are, though. Yeah, it was a fish stuck between the sea pickles. Yeah, it's been there a couple days. Can I break it out? So I saw it there the other day. All right, now, now it's free. It's gonna go right back to the pickles, you know. How tall are these? Oh, excellent. Good. Just what I needed. The animals can jump over the bars. They're not like fences. Oh yeah, yeah. I was always gonna have like the door or whatever there. It was mainly just like it would be a cool place for me to stand. But I do appreciate you pointing that out. It would be very upsetting to me if Garuda jumped out. Of course, then Garuda would theoretically get stopped by one of the fences, but they could just flutter down, and oh, I'd be very upset. Very upset indeed. Hmm. Yeah, it's fine for right now. It needs work. It needs work, but it's fine for right now. It actually, like, it's not great, but it looks dramatically better than it did even a couple days ago. And I think once we get, like, that sort of you know, balcony worked out a little bit, that'll be a nice appearance. Yeah, this wall is good. You know, we need to get rid of basically all this wood and just go to like blackstone for the lower level, and that'll be better. But of course, where will we ever find enough blackstone? If only there were a place to get it. If only. Ow. Hello, Doug. Who's good, Doug? And the mooshes, baby moosh, mooshes smalls. But you know, finally, on day 532, we're starting to work on our house a little bit. I imagine building a house with a bunch of bookshelves is what everybody does as soon as they start, and I'm just a little late. But we all like to work and learn at our own pace, after all. Where's Garuda? Garuda. Ah, here we are, boss. A seed for the boss. But although this has been a wonderful time, all good things must come to an end. I invite you to sit, stand, or kneel for the national anthem. Other Side by Lena Rain. Luca dances. We all dance. It's a good time. Why do I even have this stuff in here? Ooh, pale hanging moss. We can put that on the sides of the house. That'll look cool. We're just gonna leave this shulker on the ground to encourage us to do better with it. No, that's dumb. We're gonna put it back in the inner chest. But this has been nice, you know. Natasha, the other day you joked that after, 300 worlds and 400 hours or whatever, I finally started playing Minecraft. But yeah, no, it's finally now a home worthy of the elite status of the Dark Oak crime family. But really, I need more staircases for the house. for music-related reasons. You see, if I were a rich man, I'd have one long staircase just going up, and another even longer going down, and one more that went nowhere, just for show. So we will certainly need to get another staircase that doesn't go anywhere eventually. Technically, the house should have dozens of rooms and be in the middle of the town, but we'll make it work regardless. The sun rises on a new Minecraft day, but not for me. The sun sets on my day, on day 532. And I think we'll all agree that I did a great job of getting bookshelves or something. We dressed up the vault. Mr. Pump is now, one of us. It's been a good episode, I think. The sound of zombies burning in the sun, and importantly, being kept out by the wall. Like, are you getting kept up by the wall? Are you gonna fall over? Shame. But yeah. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Really hope you've enjoyed. It's so weird to finally be playing Minecraft after all this time. Looking through my chest for stuff that I'm supposed to have and not finding it, iconic moments. But that's all I've got for you today. Good night, Natasha. Perhaps I'll see you in a later streamer video. I should be on tomorrow, streaming various stuff all day, or taking naps after messing with audio settings fruitlessly. But anyway, that's all I've got right now. Good night.